What's good, YouTube? It's your number one Rapbacks News. Rapbacks News, bro. We are back with another video, man. We got this guy, Young Scooter, up. Young Scooter, I did a little research around these houses where Young Scooter was at when he passed away. I got on Google Images, Google Maps, just to see how these fences look because a lot of people were saying these were some fences that will poke you or something like that. So I'm debunking all that right now. A lot of people clearly haven't done their research. The type of fences that's in this suburb area, all of these fences are shaved off. None of them are sticking up. All of them are leveled off at the same height. So it's nothing that poked Young Scooter in the leg. It's nothing that tore his leg open or nothing. Most likely, when he jumped the gate, his leg broke. He broke his femur bone, and it punctured his artery. But just by looking at the pictures, there's no way his leg, it's no way his leg got cut open or nothing like that, man. I done been around jobs like that where people do these wood fences, and they always level them off at the top. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing sharp sticking up. It's nothing sharp sticking up. As you can look at the pictures, these are two or three different houses. I'm not sure what house Young Scooter was at, but it was on the 200 block. So I went around the block on Google Maps, and you can look at all the fences on these houses. All of them are shaved, but it's one particular that stuck out, which I think was the house. It's a high gate in the backyard. I think it could have been this house right here. It got a real big high gate in the backyard. And that's like a 12-foot fence. It looked like a 12-foot fence. So somehow he was able to jump up that high. But when he fell over, he fell the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up breaking a bone in his leg, man. He ended up breaking a bone in his leg. But I'm just here to debunk that there's something poked him in the leg. There's nothing poked him in the leg. A lot of YouTubers saying that he was poked in the leg by something. It didn't happen like that. Y'all can get on Google right now. You don't see none of those fences around none of those houses. A lot of wood fences around the houses, but they all are shaved off at the top. All of them. None of them are pointed. They have nothing pointing up. None of that. So that was on my mind. Like, what really happened to Young Scooter? I don't think nobody did nothing to him or nothing like that. I don't think that happened. But it was just a clear case of him running from the police, and it turned out tragic. It turned out real tragic for him, man. The reason your scooter was running, who knows? Like a lot of people said, it wasn't a large amount of nothing found in the house. It wasn't a large amount of cash found. It wasn't a large amount of drugs. It wasn't a large amount of lean found. It wasn't nothing big found in the house. It wasn't even worth talking about. Authorities probably just took the stuff and, you know what I'm saying, and bagged it up or whatever. It wasn't nothing big. So I'm not sure why Young Scooter was running, man. I'm not sure. Young Scooter probably thought it was some shooters or something like that because they wasn't expecting the police to arrive. But now he couldn't have been thinking it was a shooter because they said one guy opened the door. One guy opened the door up and then he shut the door in the police face. So Young Scooter did know it was police at the door. You know what I'm saying? He did know it was police. Uh, like I said, man, I'm not sure why he ran from them, man. That was crazy. But I'm just here to let the people know that he did not tear his leg open on no fence. He did not tear his leg open on a fence. He actually jumped the fence. A 12-foot fence looked like in their backyard. And like I said, he already was moving fast. He just landed the wrong way. I think he tried to land on his foot. He tried to land on his feet and his bone popped. That's what happened. and that bone tore his artery open. So just let me know what y'all feel about this down below in the comments. I think I'm all to something. Just trying to clear up a lot of rumors that's going around. So this rumor of him tearing his leg open, it's not true, y'all. It's not true. You can get on Google Maps, go to the 200 block of the William Nye Circle, and you won't see no fences pointed up. Nothing, nothing sharp is at the top of these fences. All these fences are shaved off. But the only fence that I see that at that height could have possibly broke his leg was that 12-foot fence in that backyard. There was like at least a 10 or 12-foot wood fence in the backyard. I think that's the one, the fall that ended his life right there, man. It's not those little small fences that you see in the pictures. It's not those little small fences. Those are just 5-foot fences. He would have never broke his leg. It was a 12-foot fence that ended his life. But I'm gonna check y'all in the next video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments. Crazy situation. But with that being said, man, it's your number one Brad Facts News. If you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe on the video. I'm out. Okay. What's good, YouTube, man? This is where young Scooter passed away at one of these houses right here. I'm assuming it as soon as you turn on William Nye Drive SE, that house didn't have a wood fence. 266 had a wood fence, and 7272 had a wood fence. So it was one of these two houses. These other houses didn't have wood fences. Well, they did, but they weren't big like that. So let me go to a street view to show y'all. Okay. So that's the circle right there. So let's go upwards. Okay, let's say this the first house, like I told y'all. This the first house right here. When you get on that street, we're gonna keep going up. We're gonna go up a little bit more so we can turn around. Let's see. So this is the first house to the left. It didn't have a wood fence on the side. The second house right here, it had a wood fence. It had a wood fence, and it's not one that's high enough. It's not a high wood fence. You can look around the back. Let's see, can we zoom in a little bit so y'all can see the back? That fence is the same height as this front fence right here. So that's like a 5-foot fence all the way around that house. So that's not the house. That's not the house. I think this is the house right here. The 272 address. Look at this wood fence. Look at the wood fence in the backyard. Look at the wood fence in the backyard right there. That's that 12-foot fence that I was telling y'all about. That's the one that young Scooter tried to jump. Let's see, can we zoom it in a little bit where y'all can see that fence in the backyard? Look at how that fence is. It starts right there all the way down. You know, I'm thinking it had to be in this house right here. They would not put the address online though, for some reason. All they do is say the 200 block. So we go to the third house, which is this house. It's just like none of those fences. You can't see the backyard good on them, but it's like none of those fences are high enough. It's got to be this second house, because it's the one with the big fence in the backyard. Or it could see it run all the way through the back. So it could have possibly been the third house too, but I can't see all the way in the back of the third house. Let's see. Yep, it's running through the back of that third house too. a wood fence right there where my hand at. You can see it in the back right here where my thumb at. That's a high wood fence in the back. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the video, man.